Hello and welcome back to Tsukihime. My name is Maybe Dennis, and last time we managed to avoid a confrontation between Arkwin and Akiha. We just kind of spoke with Arkwin in our room, told her to get the hell out of here, we'll meet you later, and she left. So we talked with Akiha for a little bit, saying that yeah, we won't break any more rules, right? Yeah, no. So at night we sneak out and we meet with Arkwin, who tells us basically everything we learned in the last route about Roa, about how she already killed him, and some other stuff. But she was like, you know, we still have to clean up, so I think I'll need some help. Help me, Shiki. So we kind of go with Arkwin. We kind of do the same thing as in the other route where we go to this garage and, you know, see a whole bunch of zombies. But this time she pieces out and we're like, oh crap, we gotta go sicko mode. So Shiki kills a whole bunch of them. And Arkwin comes back and we're like, I was kind of testing you. But yeah, we're very alike. We should go out. But it ended with Arkwin basically bringing the building down, and we kind of just left because that was kind of crazy. But it seems like CL was watching us, and she had a conversation with Mario about a lot of church stuff. And at the end, we kind of got this history of Roa for some reason, so it's making me think that Roa is actually not done in the story yet, which I'm really confused because Arkwin killed him. But it seems like there's definitely more to be told, and yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing what happens. We're going to day 8, I believe. It's a new day, I don't remember which one, but let's head into it. Okay, so yeah, day 8. Metamorphosis 2. Ooh, what was the image on the right? I think I saw an animal. Man, yesterday was wild. Arkwin's also getting a little bit sus. Hi, Hisui. I feel the morning sun on my face, and I hear Hisui calling me.
Shiki-sama, お目覚めの時間です.
Her monotonous voice jolts my consciousness awake. I thought there was something on the ceiling, like a spider, but nope, it was just a chandelier.
Ohayo, Hisui.
I need my glasses. I sit up and reply to Hisui. Oh right, Shiki kept getting pains too. We keep saying seeing like a red line go across the screen. A flash of pain pierces my temples, though not enough to keep me in bed.
Shiki-sama, ご気分が優れないのですか?
Too many lines, too many lines.
今朝は普通だよ。昨日の調子が良すぎただけだ。貧血気味なのはいつものことだから気にしないでくれ。
I shake my head lightly and get out of bed.
今朝もありがとう。起こしに来てくれて助かった。
Put on your glasses, bro.
いえ、これが私の仕事ですから。
Put on your glasses.
シキ様にお言葉をいただくほどのことではありません。
お礼を言うほどのことだよ。目覚まし時計の音なんかより何倍もあったかい。俺は眠りが深いらしくて目覚ましじゃなかなか起きられないんだ。
Which is why Hisui coming to wake me up is such a big help. She even brings me a change of clothes. What more could I ask for?
時間は7時ちょっとか。あんまり余裕はないな。着替えて顔を洗ったら食堂に行くから先に行っていてくれ。
Is this the longest Shiki has woken up and not put on his glasses? I think it might be. Oh god, you can see the marks on her face too. Hisui's looking at me like she has something to say. Is she nervous? She seems to be shaking a little. Looking into her fragile, gloomy eyes makes me... Whoa, Shiki.
関係のない話なのですが。
You should probably wear your glasses.
就寝時間の後、私と姉さんは2時間おきに屋敷の見回りをいたします。
Oh, I thought they just went to bed. Wait, do they sleep? After bedtime, my sister and I patrol the mansion 2-hour shifts. What the heck?
午後9時は姉さんが、11時は私が、午前1時には姉さんが屋敷中の戸締まりをチェックしているのです。
Oh, crap.
そうだったんだ。それ大変じゃないか。夜と朝だけでいいだろうに。
We started doing this because we noticed that someone was leaving at night.
決まりですから、どうかお気になさらないでください。その時の話ですが、仮に私が施錠を忘れた箇所があっても、午前1時には姉さんが見つけて施錠し直してしまうので。
So, by the way, wink wink nudge nudge wink. Now I get what Hisui's trying to say. He's talking about the service door in the west wing.
翡翠、 俺が出て行ったことに気がついてたのか？
いえ、決して咎めているのでは。
Put on your glasses, bro! Isui hangs her head apologetically.
あ、いや違うんだ。怒ってないよ。
Dude, you already had a headache! 1 minute into waking up! Why are you not putting on your glasses?
でもそっか。翡翠は知ってたのか。だから勝手口の鍵閉められずにいたんだな。
はい、鍵が開いていましたので、もしやと思い勝手ながら四季様のお部屋の様子を拝見させていただきました。
I knew it was you. I knew it, but I am your servant. Isui's voice dwindles. This must be tough for her, having to condemn her master's illicit activities.
ありがとう。おかげで昨日は助かった。翡翠は全然悪くないよ。もともと夜中に出歩く俺に問題があるんだから。
Ooh, I remember in the other route, Shiki came back super in pain, and Hisui got like ratted the hell out from Akiha.
ああ、でも
I think it was, I don't remember when it was. It might be when he died, but no, I think it might have been different. I can't ask her to keep it quiet from Akiha. It would only make things harder for Hisui. She may tend to my needs, but her actual employer is Akiha, the head of the Tohno family. Being dishonest with her will hurt her standing in the future.
アキハには俺から説明するよ。翡翠は何も知らないふりをしてくれればいい。
Oh, she's still frowning. I don't think that's the problem. Hisui makes no reply. She just keeps staring at me.
何かな？
Your glasses!
僭越ながら四季様は全く反省していません。
Nope, absolutely not. I'm gonna do it again.
ああ、いや、はい。
失礼しました。訂正いたします。
Stop doing this, boy.
そのお顔を見るに四季様に改める気はないのですね。
Oof. She looks so meek, yet she cuts right where it hurts.
すまない。
Oh, she has the mystic eyes too.
約束があって、今夜も出かけることになる。けど、誓って悪い遊びをしてるわけじゃない。あれはその
Just killing people. I mean, people who are no longer people. Yeah, there we go. I'm fighting the remnants of a vampire army, so they don't kill anyone else. It's not like I can just say that, but saying nothing does make me look quite suspicious.
それは今夜だけなのでしょうか。
どうかな。俺にもわからない。ただ、長くは続かないと思う。
では、危険なことはないのですか？
Define dangerous.
四季様がまた怪我を負って帰ってくるようなことは。
ああ、それなら大丈夫。戦車みたいに強いやつが一緒だから何があっても怪我なんかしないよ。
Hey Shiki, a tank wishes they could be as strong as I am. That's one thing I can promise with confidence. I don't think there's anyone in the whole city who could beat Arkuid.
お話はわかりました。それでは私も四季様同様、昨夜と同じ業務を行わせていただきます。どうかお早いお帰りを。
Isui bows courteously and leaves the room.
ありがとう、翡翠。
Aww. Isui's very nice. Even though she's not as friendly as Kohaku, she's very supportive of Shiki, which is very nice. She's giving me the greatest concession she has the power to make. What she's saying is that she'll look the other way while she's on patrol, so as long as I'm back by 1, I'll get in undetected. Dude! Your glasses! I change into my school uniform and leave my room. I had a headache when I woke up, but now I seem to be doing well? I'll wash my face in the second floor bathroom, then head to the dining room. Are we gonna get the bzzz? Nah. Oh, I feel really bad about this, bro. Now that we're well into fall, the tap water runs cold. I usually just splash some water on my face, but today I let the water collect in the basin and dunk my whole face in. The icy water steals the warmth from my face. My eyes, nose, and mouth are drowned. I lose all sensation. Feeling as if a death mask is plastered to my face, I lift my face out of the water. Okay. I take one look at myself in the mirror and notice that something is off. It hits me immediately that I don't have my glasses on. I was just washing my face, so that makes sense. But that as it may... Alright, I've calmed down now. Oh man, he broke the... He's like, I see too many lines on my own face! Ah! With my glasses in place, I make for the dining room where Kohaku is waiting. That was really ominous. What? I think that's more than just him not wearing his glasses. And why did it take him so long to notice? After breakfast, I go to the parlor. Akiha's there, having long since finished her breakfast.
Ohayo, Akiha.
Ohayo gozaimasu, Nii-san.
Akiha in a good mood.
健康な学生らしい。余裕のある朝で何よりです。
Gracefully sipping a cup of tea, Akiha appears to be in a particularly fine mood this morning. Something good must have happened.
兄さんも何かお飲みになられますか？時間はまだあるでしょ。
ああ、それじゃあ普通のお茶を一杯。
I had a 5-course meal. I'm freaking hungry.
普通などというお茶はないのですけどね。琥珀、兄さんにも一つ入れてあげて。チョイスはあなたに任せるわ。かしこまりました。今朝の献立から考えますと、ほうじ茶などがよろしいかと。
I don't know what hojicha is. Sounds good though. Kohaku heads to the kitchen with a smile. I sit down on the sofa across from Akiha and check the news on my phone. While there is no shortage of random news, there's nothing about any murders. I may have been expecting it, but this confirms that there have been no new victims. As I pocket my phone after checking the news, Akiha is staring at me like she's witnessed something truly bizarre.
なんだよ。携帯ぐらいはいいんだろ。今だってニュースサイトをチェックしただけで。
What is it, Mom? What is it?
別に怒ってはいません。すぐにしまってくれましたし、朝のニュースぐらいは知っておくのはいいことですから。ただ、兄さんがそういうものを使いこなす姿というのがイメージに合わなかったので驚いただけです。
So what exactly is the image you have of me?
お前の中でどんなイメージなんだよ、俺は。とはいえ、俺も使いこなしてはいないよ。今朝は気になることがあっただけで、普段はあまり使わないし。話したいことや知りたいことがあったら、本人と直接話した方がいい。
Alright, Hiko, let's go. Tell me, you look up the news for me.
そうなんですか。
そりゃあ時間の許す限りは。1行や2行の言葉のやり取りでわかるのは1行2行分のことだけだし、連絡事項としては便利だけど、会話をするなら会って話した方が断然いい。
一部分しか表せないシステムなのに、その一部分を見た人間はそれが相手の全部分だと錯覚するということですね。
The digital world is a scary place. Too much, what do you call that? That relationship between viewer and the person, and I forgot what it was called.
例えば
Paranormal relationship.
発
There
信
we
者
go.
はつま先しか見せていないのに、その爪が猫のものだっただけで全身まで猫だと決めつけるような。
I know a person that's a cat.
私もその意見には賛成です。文字だけならいくらでも嘘をつけるのが人間ですし。
Oh, great family head. I don't know how to say this, but if someone has the claws of a cat, isn't it natural to think that they're a cat? Is it? Yeah.
まあ、そこまでは言ってないけど、簡素な人間関係も、それはそれで便利だと思うよ。知り合う人全部に全身全霊で向き合ってたら、体力が持たないし。いろんなところに行けるようになって、いろんな人と知り合えるようになった以上、人間関係も最適化させないと潰れちまうってのは友人からの受け売りだけど。
But then Arihiko, the one who said that, lives his life in the exact opposite manner.
そう、安心したわ。兄さんにも心を許せるご友人がいたんですね。機会があれば私にも紹介してもらおうかしら。もちろん遠野家の長男におかしな遊びを教えていないかどうかじっ くりと質問させていただくのを前提で。
They're actually interested in meeting you. Can you grill him personally? I realize yet again how scary my sister is. Not that I need the reminder. Trust me, Arihiko, you don't want to come to this household, please. Kohaku brought my hojicha while chatting with Akiha. Its flavor is subtle, but it makes for a refreshing drink. The hot tea washes away my post-breakfast sluggishness. Akiha rises from the sofa without a sound. It must be time for her to go to school.
お先に失礼しますね、兄さん。私は夕方まで帰れませんが、兄さんのご予定は？
I'll be leaving at 10 o'clock.
え？
Her casual question makes me perk my head up. What are you gonna do? For some reason, these unremarkable words pierce me right through the heart. She's just asking about my plans for today, but it feels like she's asking me what I'm gonna do from here on out.
いや、特に何もないよ。学校に行って終わったら帰ってくるだけだ。
Yeah, sure you are, Shiki.
そんなことなら午後の予定はキャンセルしておけばよかった。
I want to spend more time with Nissan. Akiha mutters discontently.
アキハ。
Don't worry about it.
何でもありません。それではごきげんよう。兄さんも遅刻などしないでくださいね。
Akiha leaves the parlor with Kohaku. I'm left alone with my thoughts once again. Until yesterday, I've been so focused on what I should do that I never thought about what I wanted to do.
今の俺がしたいこと。
Senpai stuff. As one of the few who knows the truth, I should prioritize with dealing with the vampire minions. But if I put my feelings of obligation aside, Senpai! Sure enough, CL's face pops into my brain.
そりゃシエル先輩のことは好きだけど。
Tea Ceremony Club, go! I'm both interested in her and attracted to her. I want to get to know her better, see her smile more. And yet, as much as I like CL, I can't just ignore Arkwid.
いや、違う。放っておけないのは吸血鬼のことだからだ。街から吸血鬼がいなくなれば、きっと。
Once we've gotten rid of all the vampires, you're losing both of them. Then Arkwid and I will be done working together. There won't be any more loose ends, and things will go back the way they were before.
そうだ。俺がしたいことなんてそれしかないじゃないか。
Satisfied with the conclusion I've reached, I get up from the sofa. You know, one thing I want to say is that on the flowchart, I'm kind of surprised there weren't as many branches, like from here all the way here, because I thought there would be some opportunities for deaths. I haven't actually gotten too many dead ends so far, despite the fact that I am like a few days into CL's route. I don't know if I miss anything or not. It's 7:30. I better get going or I won't make it on time.
それはそれとして、ハルクエイドとのことは黙っているしかないんだよな。
She already knows everything. The two of them are like oil and water. I feel a little guilty keeping it a secret, but I have to make sure CL doesn't find out until it's all over. That is gonna turn out bad. She already knows. Oh no. Walk into school, hopefully no problems, or are we gonna see CL Senpai? No, we aren't. Straight to the classroom. We are seeing CL Senpai. 10 minutes before homeroom, I arrive to find Arihiko and CL having a friendly chat by my desk.
あれ、シエル先輩。
You're hanging out with another girl last night. Huh? CL stops talking the moment I call her name.
よっ、おはようさん。時間ギリギリで登校とか、お前さんもここ一番でついてないね。今朝はシエル先輩が遊びに来てくれたってのに。
You picked the wrong day.
ああ、それは見ればわかるけど、先輩、なんか様子がおかしくない？
あ？おかしいところなんてねっての。いつもキュートなシエル先輩舐めてんの？
She's the same, absolutely the same.
今だって俺とトーノの昔話で盛り上がって、あれ？
Arihiko finally noticed it too. Ciel's obviously in a terrible mood. Uh-oh. Her silence is intimidating. Scratch that, it's terrifying. Arihiko quietly inches towards me and speaks in a whisper.
What
did you do, man? Oh my god.
いや、俺は何もしてない。お前こそなんか失礼なこと言ったんじゃないのか。
Everything is always your fault, Arihiko. Ciel glares at me bitterly. No way. She couldn't have found out about me in Arcwood, could she?
おはよう先輩。俺の席にいるってことは、今朝は俺に話でも。
Let's talk in the tea ceremony room. And bring some curry bread.
遠野くんになんて微塵も関心はありません。ただ、ちょっと気になったので様子を見に来ただけです。よく貧血で倒れるとのことなので。
それ俺に用ですよね。
Hey, that's a win in Shiki's book. Well, that came out before I could stop myself.
見ようによってはそう言えないこともありません。まったく、朝から健康そうで結構ですね。
Ciel fidgets with her glasses, looking a little embarrassed. Her polite words clash horribly with her acidic tone.
とにかく、私は乾くんと話しているのです。遠野くんに用はありませんから、教室の隅かロッカーの中にでも入って自己反省をしていてください。
Ciel's expression tightens as she coldly delivers her killing blow. No, senpai, no. Dude. Arihiko and I look at each other as if on cue. Dude, I'm fucked, man. No!
つまりあれだ。理由はわからんが、先輩は遠野を懲らしめたいと。つうか土下座レベルで反省させたいと。
I'll do it. I'll do it.
いえ、そこまでの話じゃないんですけど。
いや、そこまでの話と見た。こいつは人並みの情がないんでよく地雷踏むからな。
Dude, man. Shiki, come on. Come on, you gotta do it.
よし、そういうことなら力になりましょう。遠野、しりとりしようぜ。
Why Shiritori?
なんでしりとり？
Yeah, why?
正気かてめえ。
Ciel and I shout in unison. Our eyes meet for a second, but we awkwardly look away. Okay,
ど
word
うし
game,
てしり
sure.
とりなんでしょう。説明を求めます。
He's probably gonna accidentally say something like relevant to the cases or something.
いやー、先輩、遠野の泣かせ方知ってる？
Uh-oh.
遠野くんの泣かせ方？知りませんが、興味が湧いてきました。ぜひ教えてください。
I need to know all his weaknesses.
もちろん。ただし、遠野と仲直りするのが条件っす。遠野の弱みを教えるってことで手打ちにしてやってください。
Ciel oohs, impressed by Arihiko's deft negotiation. I gotta hand it to him. That's all it took for him to put Ciel in a good mood again. That said...
お前、それ言っていいの俺じゃないか普通。
だってお前バラさねえじゃん。先輩朝から来てくれたのにお前は一向に来ないし、加えて何かしでかしたんならこれぐらいのリターンねえとな。
いやでも、だいたい面白い話じゃないだろそれ。
遠野くんは黙っていてください。さあ乾くん、ハリアップ。こうなったら話を聞くまでテコでも動きません。
I will stand here even when class starts. You better tell me this. 3 minutes until homeroom. Just thinking about Ciel and Miss Noelle running into each other here is making my stomach hurt. There's no other way out.
それがですね、遠野、しりとりすると泣くんですよ。試しに1分続けてみると分かりますよ。
You got 2 minutes before you gotta go to class.
本当に？しりとりってあのしりとりですよね。
そうそう、もうボロッボロ泣く。中学の頃それを知らない女子どもがびっくりしてさ、なんか悲しい出来事でも思い出させちゃったのとか。むやみに大人気で俺は頭にきましたけどね。
God damn it, Shiki, why are you so popular? Give me someone, please, someone to love. Ciel looks at me, confusion clear as day on her face. Same, really. But sometimes the human body only acts a certain way, and you have no idea why.
その 繋がらない感じが嫌なんです。誰だってあるでしょう。理由はないけどダメなことって。食べ物の好き嫌いと同じです。
本当に？
You can frickin' slice up vampires, but this word game got you triggered? Ciel nervously asked me to confirm this ridiculous story.
はい、本当です。だからつまらないって言ったんだ、バカアリヒコ。見ろ、先輩だって呆れてるだろ。
That is weird, but who am I to judge? He's definitely someone who doesn't like disconnected things because he can very easily disconnect things. I try to change the subject. The fact that a word game is my ultimate weakness is just plain embarrassing. Though I seem to have misread Ciel's reaction.
いえ、呆れてなんかいませんよ。逆に感動しました。そんな秘密、遠野くんにもあったんですね。
Wait, didn't... I remember there was one moment in Arkwood's route when Shiritori was brought up. I believe it was in one of the options when they decided to go to the movie theater. They saw a couple doing Shiritori, and I don't remember if Arkwood wanted to do it or Shiki volunteered, but one of them declined it. I'm assuming it's Shiki now because he apparently has a weakness to Shiritori. But it's been a while, so I don't remember. Ciel's voice comes out shyly. She coughs to clear the air.
大変失礼しました。個人的な理由で遠野くんを糾弾したかった私ですが、それも筋違いだと反省しました。二度と教室に私情は持ち込まず、楽しい学園生活を送ることをここに誓いましょう。
But I will outside of the classroom. Ciel turns to face me, a familiar smile on her face. Her mood seems to have improved. Y'all gotta go! But the bell rings heartlessly, signaling the start of homeroom. We'll have to put our chat on hold until lunch.
おっと、時間ですね。それでは乾くん、遠野くん、縁があればまた放課後に。乾くんもあんまりサボっちゃダメですよ。
Although she's in a rush, Ciel leaves the classroom at a natural, unhurried pace. Arihiko waves to her back. Her verbal warning may have worked. It looks like he's gonna stick around for class today. A model student! Model for Arihiko! So hopefully he will be a model student in the future. Third period, math. The day crawls by. Everything the same as it always has been. Human habits don't change as long as anything strange stays out of sight. I sit here in class, knowing that vampires still lurk around town. Everyone continues their routine, knowing that people have been getting murdered. Humans are so resilient. They are able to dull the sense of danger and adapt to any changes they are faced with to protect their way of life. It's a fundamental skill for all those who live in modern society. Incidentally, Arihiko has been gone since first period. Ciel's warning lasted for all of 1 hour. This is also a routine. Arihiko Inui won't change his lifestyle because of a big hole in front of the station. Even if he senses that there's something wrong, he can't break free from his habits. Maybe I'm just the same. I go to class knowing that there are still vampires around. I let vampires roam free in order to stick to Shiki Tohno's routine. By telling myself that they pose no threat during the day, that I can't meet up with Arkwood until nighttime, I prioritize my own comfort and well-being while preaching about doing good. Oh god, they're more frequent now. Do I lack a sense of danger or a sense of justice? Probably both. I threw them out the window the moment I agreed to cooperate with the vampire Arkwood. I conformed to human society while going down a path to no normal person would choose. Bzz, okay, and that bzz, feels completely natural to me. Conform to human society while going down a path that no human... I'm a little bit confused at what's happening now. We always knew that Shiki had like an inner persona, but I don't quite understand it. They're talking about human society now, and it kind of makes me think back to that Roa background thing where Roa was also kind of conforming to it, but in actuality, he was like, no, I need immortality.
どうしました、遠野くん。気分が悪いんですか?
I feel bad. I answer no to the voice coming from the front of the classroom. I feel fine. In fact, I've been feeling pretty good since yesterday. Confused, I turn towards the window. That's odd. Even the transparent reflection of my face looks decidedly sick. Huh. So, he feels good, but he's actually really in bad shape. My body crumbles without a sound. Distantly, I can make out the teacher's concerned voice calling to me. Feeling too good is what led to my downfall. My fading vision is probably the result of an anemia-induced dizziness. Try as I might to maintain it, I lose consciousness. Everything around me turns black, like a curtain has fallen over the world. Oh. Ew. Last time this happened to us, Arihiko was there to catch us, I believe. I dream suddenly. Oh, hospital room. When I was young, I spent months in the care of a local hospital, being treated for an illness. It was a dull but tranquil time, allowing me to recover both physically and mentally. Not long after I was discharged. Oh god! It's scary now! I had a dream that smelled of blood. Some relatives took me in, and those days passed by peacefully. I was a model student, graduating middle school without any issues. Oh, we don't really see this view of the school very often. But no matter what, I could never escape the touch of death. It followed me constantly like a shadow. After receiving news of my father's passing, I returned to my family home and was reunited with my sister for the first time in years. While she had grown into a beautiful woman, parts of her hadn't changed at all. There were also two twin girls who were devoted to taking care of the mansion. I tried my hardest not to look, but I knew. So we kind of think of it. We see the twins a lot in the same room because they're taking care of Akiha and Shiki, but we rarely see them side to side. It's kind of nice to see them again. That I'd be able to see the end to everything here as well. Stop going negative, no! I saw a woman I didn't know. A woman I had nothing to do with. It was a random encounter. Even with my abnormality, I still felt human. I entered her room. Her vitality was captivating. My spine trembled with lust. I didn't need to understand the concept of love to know it was it. I kind of wish they didn't have this portrait of Arcuid here, because during that moment, I don't think she was smiling. She was very like serious and kind of emotionless, if I recall. I remember specifically saying that she said, "Oh, I'm coming over to get the door," or something with an exclamation point, but really she was like, "Hi." I wanted to know this woman, so I did. And without excuse, he likes her outside and her insides. And without excuse or denial, this was the end result. The warm blood sears my skin. The nauseating stench of stuffing that spills out of each unraveled seam assaults my senses. The abdomen is like an overturned bucket, but the extremities bring to mind something different. The scattered arms and legs look like slices of cake, red like strawberries, white like cream, yellow like sponge cake. Ugh. The pungent air sticks to me, reeking of violence. The smell of blood and organs enter my nostrils and penetrate my brain. My thoughts are shaken into disarray. My sense of reality is blurred. My body becomes weightless. My eyes are glued to this image. I don't know what that is. I would have thought alluring, which would, maybe they blanked it out to make Shiki seem less crazy, but I don't know. I hear a dripping sound, the hiss of rain, or the rush of a waterfall. It's only about 3 liters of blood, yet I'm feeling like I'm in an endless ocean. The cross-section of any body part is captivating enough to be a work of art. The more I compare them, the more my own ugliness stands out. I feel like a soldier parachuting down from the ground. What I was looking down upon just a moment ago is actually so large that I have to crane my neck up at it. The corpse expands, a tsunami crashes in my mind. I see his hand. I can't tell what's the thing on the left. I'm assuming it's a part of Arcuid, but I don't know. It's too late for me. It's overwhelming to contain. This is no metaphor. The amount of information I'm trying to process is enough to drown me. I can't run. I can't even breathe. This is the mechanism of life, far too vast. I hid my eyes from it until now, learning of it only as a function or concept. As my consciousness grows smaller and smaller, so does my sense of self. My individual self withers away, unable to withstand its own inferiority. I am powerless to stop it. The more I fade away, the more my sins are obscured, the larger the world grows. Shiki small! Oh no, it's the giantess fetish! The realization hits that I'm nothing more than an insect. The dismembered parts are like giant buildings. Oh, okay, so that's what it is. The spilled blood becomes a flood submerging the city. I become a maggot infesting the corpse and look up at the scene. This is what it meant to kill a person. Surrounded by my own wretched deed, I quiver like I'm the victim, frantically, shamelessly looking for salvation. See? You've shown your true colors now. It's a red room. Hearing someone speak to me, I snap out of my masochistic trance. What lies before me is clearly a corpse. I've learned that once the human body stops moving, it becomes unwanted baggage. It even becomes an eyesore. It takes up space. It's hard to clean up after. It's a hassle to dispose of. I see. No wonder I don't like having this indoors. It doesn't count because your target resurrected. Don't run from your own guilt. No matter the target, it doesn't change the fact that you're a freak. Ah, this feeling. You've always been inhuman. You can't restore a humanity that was never there. Do you really think that you've been a good person this whole time? It feels so good in the worst way. I'm gonna puke. Red Arcwood. Arkiru Red. How stupid. I've already killed once with these hands. What am I losing my mind over? The creature I am is worth even less than an insect. Beauty? I've never had the right to speak of such things to begin with. The Red Moon! It was all a dream. A silly dream that I was a decent human being. Oh, that's the dream this time. Not him killing Arcwood, but being good. I feel like he's gonna wake up now. Oh, a long dream. My consciousness feels dulled. Like I'm waking up from a nightmare or something. I open my eyes to see that I'm in the nurse's office. I've been here so many times I can tell just by looking at the ceiling. The curtains are drawn around me as I lie in bed. Although I'm awake, I can't move. Feels as if the blood flow has been cut off to my extremities. All I'm able to do is breathe, and even that takes a conscious effort. I might pass out again if I lose focus. When this happens, there's nothing I can do but wait for my circulation to improve. Calling for help would only make me lose even more strength. Help me! I look up at the ceiling without moving an inch, and finally regain my hearing. I hear a voice is coming from the other side of the curtain.
この国に来てから出費が増えて大変よね。安くていいものばかりなんだもの。お買い物もつい弾んじゃうんじゃない？
Understandable. Yes. When you go to a place with a smaller cost of living, you're like, I can spend money now because I'm a millionaire. Isn't that right, Noelle? Isn't that right?
そうそう。昨日潰した人の話したっけ？高級マンションに引きこもってたやつ。もうめっちゃくちゃいいお酒持ってたの。処分した人の持ち物には手を出しちゃいけない決まりだけど、1本ぐらい拝借してもよかったかな。そもそもあいつら味覚ないんでしょ？なんでワインなんてコレクションしてたのかしら。
She's trying to drink on the job. No. Oh man, I remember at the end, CEO was like, Mario, fire this lady. I need someone else.
生前からの習慣でしょ。人化した人間は人間以上の体を得たにもかかわらず、人間だった頃の趣味に執着します。
Seal's actually here, huh?
肉体が変化したことへの反動として、人間的だった自己にすがりつくんです。それちょっとわかるかも。先生も若い頃の洋服大事に取ってあるし、もう着れないのに捨てられないのよね。
Take good care of my clothes from when I was younger. Okay?
だって一度も着れなかったし、お姫様みたいなドレスでね、着こなすには勇気が必要だったの。そんな勇気が出る前に大人になっちゃったけど。ノエル先生。そういう意味 じゃないってば。ただの思い出話よ。
I did think, like, it's weird that Noelle is talking about the freaking vampires, but since Ciel's the only other one in the room, it kind of makes sense.
でもなるほどね。
And us
本
too.
国の首都に宗教家が多いのはそういうわけだったんだ。この国の吸血鬼たちが物欲に走りがちなのも納得。あれ、でも日本人って仏様にお祈りするんでしょ？シエルさん、確かお母さんが日本人だったわよね。こっちに親戚とかいないの？
Come to think of it, I actually don't know what nationality Ciel is. I mean, when we played, we kind of assumed that she's Japanese, but Ciel's not a very Japanese name. I guess now we confirm that she's half, at least.
それは今関係のない話です。それより静かに、彼が起きてしまいます。疲れているようですし、昼食まで睡眠を取らせるべきでしょう。
Why is Ciel taking care of us, though? The voice belongs to Ciel and Miss Noelle. From what they were talking about, I'm guessing they're the only ones the only ones here. They must have heard that I fainted and came to check up on me.
そうかしら。四季君、もう目覚めないと思うけど。脈拍は平常時の半分。体温は30度あるかないか。意識レベルも睡眠というより昏睡じゃない？
Like she was gonna be like, I think he's
これで
freaking
目が覚める
dead.
なら、それこそおかしいんじゃないかしら。シエル。
Sorry to disappoint you. I am listening to you right now. Miss Noelle's tone sounds vaguely cold.
それは、そうでしょうけど。そうなんだってば。もう、なんかシエルさんにしては歯切れが悪いのよね。これじゃいつもと立場が逆じゃない？悪い冗談みたい。鬼のかく乱っていうのかな？もしかしてお風邪？使徒のねぐらの調査、先生だけで行こうか？
I'm just imagining Noelle and Ciel swapping bodies, and Noelle's like, I'm freaking strong now. Yes, I'm still scared. No.
それこそ冗談です。風邪をひくなんて、そんな人間らしいことがあるはずがないでしょう。体に異常はありません。調査は私だけで行います。
You just look at Ciel's like work history, her vacation time and her sick time's like 50,000 hours because she just doesn't get sick. Investigating the dead apostle's lair. That job would be theirs originally. Arkwood is the one acting out of turn here, killing dead apostles while being a vampire herself. But anyway.
先輩、俺、目が覚めてますよ。
I'd just be eavesdropping if I kept lying here, so I force some air into my lungs and speak.
四季君、本当に大丈夫なの？見た感じ、生きてるだけで精一杯って感じだけど。
ノエル先生、お家の人を呼ぶって、お葬式の準備をするみたいなニュアンスで言いませんでした。
I thought you were gonna go into coma.
バレちゃった？うん。冗談がわかるぐらいには覚醒できてるみたいね。
ってなんだよ。What do you mean by that?
どれどれ体温はと。あらま、35度まで回復してる。もしかして、本当にただの貧血だった？
Yeah.
そうですよ。これぐらいの貧血には慣れてます。もう少し横になっていれば持ち直しますから、その聴診器は引っ込めてください。心音とか聞かなくていいですから。掛け布団も剥がさないでください。
お胸の診察はまた今度か？
Red flag.
残念だけど、このレベルの貧血が日常というとんでも発言に免じて、自重してあげます。これでも先生だものね、私。
And I don't have to
生徒の
work
健康には気を使わなくっちゃ。
while still being on the clock.
でも四季君が無事で安心したわ。地下で助けられたこともあるし、ここで死なれたら悲しいもの。ね？そうよね、シエルさん。そうですね。たとえ自業自得だとしても、私たちの前で死なれるのは困ります。
You brought this on yourself. You shouldn't have associated yourself with that woman.
今のように、話を盗み聞かれるのも面白くありませんが。
I mean, I just woke up and I kind of spoke when I had the opportunity to. Ciel speaks plainly, more blunt than angry. It's different from how she was this morning. I know she's just giving me a hard time, but still, it's a bit harsh to say that I was eavesdropping.
すみません。すぐ倒れる貧弱な体質で。 先輩ほど頑丈じゃないんです。
私の体の話はしていません。とにかく、しばらくおとなしくしているように。街はまだ危険な状態です。勝手に出歩いて、勝手に襲われる人を助けるほど、私たちも暇ではありませんから。
あら、四季くんなら死者ぐらいは返り討ちにできるんじゃない？というか、先生ひらめいちゃった。
I mean, yeah, he can, but the person that he's with is also bringing down buildings. What do you think about that, Noel?
ねえ、シエルさん。死者探しの仕事、四季くんに協力してもらうのはどう？私たち、もう無関係な他人じゃないんだし。
They are the pious bunch, trying to recruit people to their church. Miss Noel tosses me a wink. She must be talking about the same thing Arkwood is doing. Ooh, we have a choice. Oh, these seem very different. I'm gonna select have a prior engagement.
ありえません。人手は足りています。馬鹿げた発言は控えるように。代行者ノエル。
So, that didn't actually affect anything because... Okay. Actually, I kind of wonder. That just skipped something. Yeah, alright. In that case... Since it immediately went to that event, I'm kind of curious if I can just go back and make the choice. Because it seems like it's just gonna lead to the same thing. Alright, I would like to make myself useful to them. It was the same thing either way. Gotcha. It was an illusion of choice. Okay. I didn't even have a chance to reply. Did I have any more lines before that? Yeah, I did not. Okay, cool. CL sounded dead serious. After coolly reprimanding Miss Noel, she walks over to the door. It really did look like there might have been a choice because they're completely different things, but it was just an illusion.
私はここで失礼します。
We see her in front of the window. Yes.
ノエル先生は自分の職務に専念してください。
I like Miss Noel's face. She's like,
トーノ君は二度と吸血鬼に関わらない。
Until 10 o'clock.
これは警告です。破った者には私から相応の処置があると覚悟するように。
That includes you, Shiki.
怒られちゃった。
It's a
やっ
face
ぱり
again.
本音出すと怖いわね、あの子。ま、そうでなくちゃ私もやってらんないんだけど。
CL has left the nurse's office, but Miss Noel remains seated in her chair. I can feel my hands and legs again. I take a deep breath and sit up. It's just before 11. I should be able to make it to 4th period.
あら？四季くん、もう授業に戻るの？放課後まで休んでいくと思ったのに。
そうしたいところですけど、体が動くなら授業に出ますよ。いつ倒れるかわからないんだし、あんまり休めません。
I just really didn't like math. Get me out of here.
可愛い顔なのに真面目なんだ。ますますキュンときちゃうかも。
Stop it.
先生ね、無理してるくせに平気そうにしている人って昔からタイプなんだ。もちろん男の人限定で。女の場合はまた別の話だから。
Yeah, CL's really scary. She's not my type. Miss Noel lowers herself onto an empty bed as she speaks. Is she messing with me? Or nope, she's seriously about to take a nap.
じゃあ、善良な学生生活、しっかりね。先生はもうちょっと休んでいくから、ちょっと風邪気味みたいなのよね。食欲もないし、やる気も出ないし、夏バテみたいなものかしら。
Yeah, me too. Yeah, let me skip some work too. She closes the curtain around the bed, whistling cheerfully as she lies down.
俺が言えることじゃないけど、教師がそんな簡単に休んでいいんですか？
But I'm sick.
ほんと、君が言えることじゃないわね。大人だってサボりたい時があるのよ。いいじゃない。自習の一つや二つ。私サンタクロースみたいなもんだし。ちょっと早いけど、子供たちにプレゼントをあげましょう。
Oh god. She's gonna get fired for sure. Miss Noel gives me a truly bizarre answer and promptly falls asleep. I feel awkward waking her up, and I need to hurry if I'm going to make it to 4th period on time. Just in case, I take some cold medication out of the medicinal cabinet and set it on the table before leaving the nurse's office. I'm back. I think I'm better. So, school... I think it's lunchtime now. 4th period just ended. Should I go find CL in the tea ceremony room or eat lunch by myself? Either way, I'll have to drop by the school store to buy some food first. Ah, we didn't actually get a choice. A window.
Senpai?
With Arihiko? While on my way to the school store, I spot CL cutting across the courtyard. She casually exchanged greetings with some other students as she heads for the school gates. Is she heading out? Why is she leaving at lunchtime? Strange. I can't think of a reason why CL, who loves the school store, or at the very least, a certain type of bread they stock, would go out for lunch. Could she be going off to investigate the vampire lair she mentioned in the nurse's office? If that's the case, I can't just ignore this. There are some things I wanted to confirm with her anyway.
それにアルクエイドとの約束もあるし、吸血鬼のねぐらを事前に見つけられるなら、あいつだって喜ぶだろう。
Even if Arcwood looks fine on the outside, she's still recovering from her injuries. It'd be embarrassing if I didn't pull my own weight here. Alright, I'm gonna look after CL. If I properly plead my case, I don't think she'll just ignore me. Oh no, man. CL's really nice and all, but she can be cold when she wants to be. I hurry and exit the school gates. Even though CL was just walking, I have to run as fast as I can to catch up to her. Where are you, CL? She's... Oh, there, on the path leading to the station. I'd recognize her anywhere.
いや、間違いはないんだけど。
How does she walk so damn fast? She turns down the inconspicuous side alley. Damn, I'll lose her if I don't hurry. Oh, are we gonna lose her? We don't have much time. Not good after just having an anemia attack. But after running non-stop, my lungs are on fire and I have to stop to catch my breath. Though I managed to chase after her, I lost sight of her the moment I arrived to the area outside the station's south exit. It's just before 1 p.m. The side of the station is mostly office buildings, so it isn't as busy as the north exit. I only see some office workers on their way back to work after lunch. Just like how you should be going back to class.
結局、駅まで来たけど。
I clutch to my chest to calm my pounding heart and take another look around. The station's south side is quite the lovely sight compared to the noise and traffic around the north exit. But I still lost sight of CL. I underestimated her, thinking it might be fine since there was only a little distance between us. She didn't notice me. Or rather, I didn't get close enough to call out to her. I don't think she'd purposely hide to throw me off her trail. So that means...
急ぎすぎて途中で追い越しちゃったかな。
Impossible, she's too fast for you.
いえ、こういう場合は追い越しちゃったではなく、
You've
待ち伏せ
activated
さ
my
れちゃっ
trap
たと言うん
card!
ですよ、遠野くん。
Ah!
先輩いつの間にこんな近くにさっきまであんなに離れてましたよね。
あんなにとは大げさかつ曖昧ですね。距離にして19メートル弱、ベースボールでいうところのピッチャーからキャッチャーまで離れていたと
And you just struck
正しく言ってほ
out.
しいところです。
So she baited us in here to talk to her, I think. I'm in trouble. Her words are lighthearted, but her eyes are not smiling. That's to be expected. After this morning and what happened in the nurse's office, she got every right to be annoyed with me tailing her. But I didn't chase her all the way out here just for shits and giggles. It's time for me to plead my case.
こんにちは先輩。こんな時間に外で会うなんて奇遇だね。
Oh, Shiki, what are you doing? You know she's superhuman. She knows that she literally said you fell into her trap.
ええ、奇遇ですね。私はこれから電車に乗って隣町まで行くんですが、遠野くんは早退して帰宅ですか？
What neighboring town? Dang.
いえ、帰るのは後です。俺も先輩と同じ電車に乗りますから。
ほうほう。5次元目はボイコットですか？
I bite back the urge to point out that she's also skipping class. I can't afford to open myself to some snappy comeback.
サボります。今は授業より先輩がどこに行こうとしているのかが知りたいです。
Dude, bro literally just said, yeah, stalking you is more interesting.
そうですか。保健室で私が言ったことを覚えていますか？
She's there. The light has been gone from her eyes. The sound of my own gulping fills my ears. If I give her the wrong reply, she'll officially label me a nuisance. Worst case, she'll send me straight back to the nurse's office.
これが最後です。私の行き先はあなたの想像通り、吸血鬼の調査です。危険ばかりで楽しいことなんてありません。おとなしく学校に戻って。
嫌です、そんなの。俺、吸血鬼に関わるなとは言われたけど、先輩に関わるなとは言われてませんから。
But you're still getting involved with vampires regardless. My back goes ramrod straight as I look her in the eye. Although I said it without thinking, now that it's out there, I refuse to take it back. I care more about CL than I do about this vampire situation. There's something about the thought of her doing this all alone that I just can't stand.
私に関わるということは、吸血鬼に関わるということです。今のは詭弁に過ぎません。
それはずるい。学校の先輩であるシエル先輩と教会のシエル先輩は別枠でしょ。そうじゃなかったら先輩は俺の教室に来てないでしょ。だって教室に吸血鬼はいないんだし。
I mean, I still don't know what happened to Yumizuka. She's just been MIA for so long and we never followed up on that.
それはそうですが。
俺は学校の先輩の手伝いがしたいだけです。下心で動いているんです。なのにそれが吸血鬼退治なんて話になってるんで、ほんと迷惑してるだけです。先輩がもっと普通の悩みとか持っていてくれたらこんな苦労はしていません。
Why you have to make things so hard? I just want to love you. High time I just lay out all the cards. I know how desperate I might sound, but if I don't try every move I've got, CL will definitely go alone. Like I'd let myself get sent back to the nurse's office. I've come this far. Come hell or high water, I'm following CL.
確かに学校の私と代行者の私は違う立場と考えるべきでしたね。一緒にしてしまったら明日から学校には行けなくなります。
I still love you anyways.
まったく。これだから遠野くんは怖いです。窮地になると急所をついてくるんですから。
Oh, straight for the Achilles heel. Yes. Achilles. Somewhat exasperated, CL sighs helplessly. In other words, that means...
一緒に行っていいってことですか？
I'm definitely gonna be scared of my sister, but don't worry about that.
はい。遠野くんに見つかってしまった私の落ち度ということで、今日だけは特別です。ついてくるだけなら多めに見ます。無鉄砲な後輩に吸血鬼のねぐらがどんなものか知ってもらうのもマイナスではありませんし。
Wait, but the vampire lair was in our school. So like, shouldn't it be back in our school? Let's go back to school. Let's not cut class. Senpai? I must have gotten through to her because her usual smile has returned. All's right in the world. Her beautiful smile.
ただし、その前に反省してもらわなければいけません。あなたがどれほど度しがたい失敗をしたのか分かっていますか？
I did nothing wrong. It was all Arcuid.
失敗ですか？
Yeah, I did nothing wrong. Could she be talking about last night when I was with Arcuid? If she brings that up, I have no way to explain myself, but...
先ほどの尾行、あれはひどいです。足音も気配もダダ漏れで、見つけてくださいと言っているようなものでした。
Oh man, if she just didn't talk, we would have confessed.
私だったから良かったものの、ノエル先生や死者相手にあんなことをしたら、翌朝には路地裏で目を覚ますことになりますから、今後は注意するように。
Nah, worst case scenario, you wouldn't wake up. She's angry at me over my lack of stalking skills. It seems that she's more upset about my clumsy attempt at tailing her than anything. I get the idea that she intended to shake me, but got so frustrated with my lack of subtlety that she had to stop and say something. Man, you suck at your job. You're supposed to be an assassin. It's a little too late to claim that I wasn't actually trying to tail her in secret or anything.
でもそうですね。次からは善処します。
I answer her with a strained laugh. She can be harsh at times, but deep down, CL is a very caring person. Oh. Oh, okay, so we're going to a neighboring town, it seems. Huh. I wonder how long this will take. So far, we've had several things. Oh, wow. The dream isn't here. But how long was this day? Oh, it seems like we're about halfway through the day. In Arkwood's route, it was called the Mystic Eyes of Death Perception 2, where we learned more about her eyes, and that's when we actually learned about Noelle being part of the church. And that was also, you know, in Arkwood's route, that was when we raided that garage, but we did it a day earlier. Okay, cool. Let's see where we're going. I think I saw a glimpse in the preview, but I'll wait a little bit before reacting to it. We ride the train for 2 stops to Kushizuka Station. From the station, we catch a bus and ride for about 20 minutes. And when we get off at the nearest bus stop, it's another 20 minutes on our foot to our destination. It was a bit of a walk from the residential area to the center of the industrial district. We finally arrive at the building cloaked in a lingering presence of death. Alright! Yeah, we went here before, but we literally did nothing with this place. I guess it was like, yeah, we'll give this to you in CL's route.
Senpai, ここは?
I think it might have been Arihiko who told us about this place. Someone did.
使徒のねぐらですよ。いえ、でしたと言うべきですね。
Yeah, I was really surprised that Noelle was like, yeah, did you see the dead apostle I killed last night? I'm like, you can kill a dead apostle? I kind of forgot the different ranks, but I thought she would be like, what? I thought Noelle wouldn't be strong enough to take on a dead apostle.
以前に処理した人から手に入れた情報でしたが、完全に放棄されているようです。
Oh, she just recently eliminated one. It wasn't Noelle. An abandoned nest. In the end, the lead led us nowhere. This place has seen better days. It's an utter ruin, unfit for strays, let alone dead apostles. Though not far from town, it lingers here neglected and forgotten. It must have been quite a large hospital before it got closed down. I can see how spacious it is even from the outside the gates. Weeds have taken root in the cracks of the asphalt. One of the wards is so damaged that it's falling apart. Maybe there was a fire? If there was, the difference between the damaged and undamaged areas is a little too extreme.
念のため、中に入って汚染状況を確認します。
How contaminated? I guess, yeah. Even though they're probably dead, that place is definitely probably filthy with zombie gunk, vampire gunk. I don't know. CL doesn't bother asking if I'm coming along. Perhaps this is her way of telling me that this is my own choice and that she's not forcing me into this. I simply nod and follow after her. Of course we would. We trample the weeds as we make our way into the abandoned hospital grounds. I guess we don't actually get to see the inside of this building, but alright. The sky is so high here. There are no tall buildings in the horizon, allowing the blue expanse to stretch into infinity. It's so bright and vivid that it makes my eyes hurt.
吸血鬼の汚れは微弱に残っていますが、今は何の害もありませんね。この規模の病院ですから、廃墟になる前は大きな拠点だったとは思いますが。
あの地下墓地みたいなですか？
ええ。病院は使徒にとって利用しやすく、また価値のある施設です。個人資産によるものならなおさらですね。
Damn, their personal assets? I guess because dead apostles can live longer if they're, sustained, that they could accumulate a lot of wealth, and I guess hospitals aren't beyond that wealth. Oh, I guess we are going in. It's grimy, ew. We enter the ruins of the hospital building. CL goes through and meticulously examines each room one by one. I think she already knows that there is nothing here. Even so, she painstakingly checks if there's anything out of the ordinary. It's the exact opposite of Arkwood's careless methods.
Senpai, ちょっと話をしていいですか?
Yeah, so my question is, why don't you just bring down the entire hospital? That'll make it really easy and no one will ever notice because the church will take care of it, right?
いいですよ。それぐらいは覚悟していましたから。邪魔をしない程度なら、どうぞ。
じゃあ遠慮なく。
Alright.
吸血鬼は2種類いて、先輩たちがやっつけてるのは使徒の方ですよね。先輩たちが追っていた使徒、この町に居ついた使徒はどんなやつだったんですか？
詳しくは話せませんが、典型的な使徒ですよ。少しずつ町に浸透していき、勢力を伸ばしていくタイプです。ブローブ・アルハンゲリほど直接的な脅威ではありません。
I see. So Vlov wasn't the church's target either. Vlov was more like an unexpected visitor. But Arkwid and Ciel both came to the town to pursue the same vampire who made its nest here however many years ago.
そうですか。そいつの名前は？
Ooh, okay. She stays still for a moment. After she finishes investigating the nth abandoned room, she sighs in defeat and answers me. Is it gonna be Roa?
ロア。
Yep.
ミハイル・ロア・バルダムよ。人間だった頃は、教会の司祭だったと聞いています。
Yeah. 800 years ago, Roa was talking to a woman, I believe. I remember hearing that name before, but I don't remember what the name was. It was started with an N, like Nas. I don't remember. The name of her enemy, Roa, the same name Arkwood gave me, is the vampire that reincarnates at will or something. I still don't really understand what that means exactly, and Ciel isn't giving me any more details. We continue to search the abandoned hospital. Yeah, Shiki could easily say, yeah, but Arkwood killed that dude already, but he's not because he doesn't want to let her know that he's still working with her. After thoroughly investigating the first and second floors, Ciel heads for the third floor. As we make our way up the stairs, she breaks the silence.
例えばの話ですけど。
It's more like she's talking to herself, though.
例えばの話ですけど、ある日、自分が突然ホラー映画の主役になっていて、何の説明もなく悪役だと知らされて、開始1分から散々暴れて、登場人物たちをみんな殺してしまったとします。1時間半、もうノンストップで。殺害人数は4桁を軽くオーバーです。
Yeah, she's like, what if you just woke up and killed people? Like, just non-stop.
この状況でホラー映画の話とか、もどかしっこはなしですよ、先輩。
I wonder why she brought that up. Is it from experience or something? I mean, you could argue that that's how the other Shiki was like. Just like, Roa just took over his body.
例え話ですから、最後まで聞いてください。遠野くんはたまたま、気まぐれで映画館によってその映画を見たとします。誰かが主役のそのホラー映画を。見終わってふと横の席を見ると、そこには悪役だった誰かが座っていました。
This just reminded me of like the Shia LaBeouf cannibal video thing where they're just like, oh yes, Shia LaBeouf is a cannibal who eats people, and then at the end of the video, you just see Shia LaBeouf in the crowd going like, yes, great movie.
映画のエンドロールから抜け出してきたばかりの血まみれの誰かが。
Oh, dang.
彼は言います。はじめまして誰かさん。映画の世界からやってきたものです。ああ、でも安心して。怖がらないで。私は台本通りに殺人鬼を演じただけ。それがまさか、終わった後に映画から追い出されるとは思ってもいなかった。
This is really weird. I don't know what we're going for, to be honest.
あなたは彼をどう思いますか？脚本通りなら仕方がないと歓迎するか？フィクションであろうと悪役は悪役だと糾弾するか？それとも映画の中に戻れと非難するか？
Back to the movie you go!
この場合、どれが人間として正しいのでしょう
？I don't have an answer. Hypothetical or not, her stories come out of nowhere. It's so chilling that I couldn't even begin to come up with a response. My answer is, I don't like hypotheticals. There we go. Right, Arkwin. But I love hypotheticals.
先輩
Confused about her intentions, I call out to her cold, distant figure. She lets out a short, self-derisive chuckle and turns around.
なんて、ちょっとした退屈しのぎでした。突然遠野くんに意地悪したくなったのです。
You must be stopped. She's like, wanna play Shiri-tori?
昨夜そういう内容のホラー映画を借りてしまって、あんまりにも真に迫っていたので、遠野くんにもホラーを分けてあげようかなと。
That was not cash money.
そうですか。突然意地が悪くなったことはどうかと思いますけど、その映画自体は面白そうですね。二重構造でよくできています。タイトルを教えてくれれば、俺も借りてみますよ。
It's not gonna have a title.
この事件が片付いたら、ぜひ。
Are we gonna find anything? Third floor. At some point during our conversation, our investigation reaches its end. We arrive at the last remaining staircase on the third floor. The ceiling is collapsed here, granting us a clear view of the blue sky outside. Oh, this is...
おっと、この部屋で最後ですね。残念。いえ、幸いなことに使徒の痕跡はなし。今回は完全に外れでした。
We aren't gonna get jumped, and this isn't gonna be a joke, is it? Please don't. A thought just occurred to me. I don't know if it's because Shiki was thinking, this is... Is it possible that this might be the hospital that he was hospitalized as a kid? That'd be kind of cool, but I don't know. Ciel's voice seems a little more cheerful than it was earlier. Now that our investigation is over and she has deemed this place safe, she probably no longer needs us to be as cautious as before. Ooh. Okay, we got some choices. These all look the same, but I can't tell. I think we should go back if we're done. I think I'd like to go back if we're done. I think we can go back if we're done. I'll do the first one, but they all sound similar.
なら戻りましょう。さすがに疲れました。昼間とはいえ、廃病院っていうのも気持ちが悪いし。
Scary.
おや、あの地下広場でも音を上げなかった遠野くんらしくありませんね。
I was really scared. I really got my shit together, but the adrenaline's gone.
ですね。あそこまでぶっ飛んでると、もう驚きしかないんです。一方、廃病院は立派な都市階段ですから。
Oh, whoops.
なるほど。そういうことなら夜についてきてもらえばよかったですね。遠野くんの怖がる顔、見るチャンスだったのに。
You should have seen me when I saw Arkwid. Oh, she was terrifying. Ciel casually says something unbelievably scary again. I guess she's not done teasing me yet. But at least we're done with this place. Ciel agrees to my proposition, so we quickly leave the hospital. I thought the same thing when we first arrived, but the sky really is vast and beautiful here. Huh. So I guess we just leave. I think almost all of them will probably lead to something similar because those choices all sounded very similar. We'll go to the flowchart and see. Yeah. Oh god, this is long. It literally started us back to when we were at school looking for CL. I guess that's what saves are for. That is indeed what saves are for. Alright, this time we'll choose... I think I'd like to go back if we're done.
そっか。
Okay, so that is the same. Leads to, yep, the same scene. And the third choice, I think we can go back if we're done. And that, yeah, they literally all sounded the same. I don't understand the point of that. I actually don't. I'm confused why they have that there. Because it's the dumbest illusion of choice moment. I wonder if it's gonna affect anything. Oh, I don't know. Oh, well, I just got spoiled on the CL food moment. It's just past 3 p.m. when we get back to Soya Station. We missed all of afternoon classes. Even if we go back now, school would already be out. Though I should at least go back and grab my bag. Well, that was embarrassing. My stomach loudly announces its discontent over making me skip a lunch.
空腹ですか、遠野くん。
I'm always hungry. Apparently.
恥ずかしながら。購買部に行く途中で先輩を見かけたから、 昼抜きなんです。
Is there a yellow filter? It's probably because it's like an afternoon glow light thing.
ご飯食べていきます？
It's a date.
ちょうどこの辺りにいいお店があるんですよ。
It's a curry date.
え、
I freeze up at the unexpected turn of luck. Going out to a restaurant means I get to eat out with CL. Nice! Even if this is a trap, I'll happily fall for it. God, I'd love to, but...
いえ、あまりお腹は減ってませんか？
You liar, do it! That's a lie. I had a big appetite yesterday, and today's no different. But sadly, I don't have the money to go dining out this month. CL even says it's a good place, so it'll probably be eye-poppingly expensive. And as heartbreaking as it is, the manly thing to do would be to decline.
まあまあそう言わずに一食ぐらいでしたらおごっ
Did
ちゃ
you
い
say
ますから。
treat? Let's go!
先輩らしく手伝ってくれた後輩へのお礼をさせてください。
CL manages to see right through me. This is as far as my act goes. There's no way I can refuse when she smiles like that. Oh!
すみません。実はお腹が減って倒れそうでした。お願いですから、その素敵なお店に連れて行ってください。
I hope it's that curry place from Neo the World Ends With You after the ramen dude was like, I can't do ramen no more. It's time for curry! I prostrate myself before CL.
はい、素直な返事で大変結構です。
This is a very nice smile, I have to admit.
それでは可愛い後輩のため張り切って一肌脱ぎましょう。
She leads me towards a shopping district with a skip in her step. Is she that happy I asked her to treat me? The area is crowded with a bunch of small eateries. Perhaps it's one of those well-hidden 3-star restaurants. I wonder what CL's budget is, because if she were higher on the church, she'd probably make some more money. It's a curry place! Yeah, okay. We're at a curry shop, but she's definitely higher than Noelle on the church ladder, if you know what I mean. So she's... I wonder how much they get paid, but if she's higher, she probably has more money than Noelle. Though Noelle does have a job as a teacher now too, so maybe she gets additional money from that. I don't know. Nah, let me correct myself. We're at an authentic Indian curry shop. It's bleeding authenticity no matter where you look. Dude, this jam! Hell
ラン
yeah!
チタイムは終わってしまいましたか。スパイシーチキンはつきませんね。
Oh no, no compliments are in there. CL looks genuinely disappointed.
はい、どうぞ遠野くん。
CL hands me a rewards card. It's fully stamped and written in bold lettering that this is the prize for a full card. Amazing! A free curry meal?
はい。
I see what she's getting at, but I make sure to confirm with her just in case.
カレーセット無料券です。どうぞ好きなセットを頼んでください。私のおすすめはバターチキンカレーです。辛ければいいというものでもありませんし、遠野くんは初心者ですし。
She's like, let the expert explain to you the fascinating world of curry.
だよね。そういうことだよね。
I really like this theme. It's my jam. I nod and give the server my order for the butter chicken curry meal, pretending not to see CL's finger automatically gravitate to a meal marked in the menu as the level 10 in spiciness. But to my surprise, she only orders chai.
先輩、飲み物だけでいいんですか？もっとこう、ほら。
Chai tea is amazing, and she just looks at you. What do you mean chai tea? Chai means tea. Yeah, let's steal that joke from the Spider-Verse. We've come all the way to a curry place on her recommendation, so it'd be weird if she didn't give a serving of her favorite food.
いえ、私はお昼はちゃんといただきましたので、夕食前だし、今食べてしまうと1日4食になっちゃいます。
You liar! I saw you. We left at lunch. You left at the beginning. You didn't have time to eat lunch. In other words, she's practicing self-restraint and considering what a healthy caloric intake would entail for a girl her age. Why does it matter what the normal caloric intake is? She's fighting zombies on the side. She's losing all of it. Oh, the butter chicken curry is delicious. Oh my god. Oh, I want that so bad. Perhaps it's because of the butter, but the curry sauce is the perfect blend of sweet and spicy. The naan is warm and soft, and my taste buds are overwhelmed by flavor with each bite. This place is incredible. Curry shop Messi Messian. I'll remember the name. I gotta tell Arihiko about this place. However, as good as it tastes, it's a little nerve-wracking to eat in front of CL. She's staring at my food without even blinking. I feel like a yoga trainee sitting on a bed of nails. I can't save the sauce I just scooped up in my spoon like this.
先輩、ちょっと食べます？
I lightheartedly turn my spoon towards her to test the waters. I'll happily split some of the curry onto a plate of her own if she'll have some. Yeah!
はい、ちょっとだけなら。
She rips off a little piece of the naan, dips it in curry, puts it on a plate, and takes the other plate. This is yours. Oh! Oh my god, that's so cute. And she's gonna be like, it's an indirect kiss. Like a happy kid, Sia opens her mouth and gives me my spoon a little nom. It all happened so fast. I didn't have the time to react.
いえ、
Yeah.
スプーンじゃなくて小皿に分けるという意味だったんですが。
ごめんなさい。つい釣られちゃって。
But the curry, it's just too good. I couldn't have them all. Yeah, and what a big catch it turned out to be. Ciel's shoulders tense up in embarrassment. I'm just glad I got to see such an amazingly cute side of her, so there's no need for her to apologize.
失礼しました。小皿に分けるなんて全くの想定外だったので。
先輩の中でどんだけ心が狭いんですか、俺は。はい、どうぞ。ナンも一枚食べてください。
It's none of your business. It's mine now. I split the sauce between our plates and go back to eating my portion.
遠慮しないで食べてください。もともと先輩の日々の努力の成果なんですから。完食については考えない方向で。
はあ、そういうことではないのですが。
Ciel sheepishly takes a spoonful of curry. Ah, and then she makes that face. Seeing her smile like she's found heaven in a single bite makes me want to order seconds. I can't afford it though. If I can see her smile like that, I could keep eating curry forever. Ah, that's nice. We had a little curry date. We finish our meal. I wonder if the owner prides himself on taking good care of the regulars. We were treated to some complimentary tea, so we're sticking around to relax a little. We talked idly about school for a while, but then Ciel straightens up.
いい機会だから聞かせてください。どうして遠野くんはこの事件に関わるんですか？
You remember how I said Arkwid helped out a little bit, and I made a deal with her? Yeah.
あんな目にあったのに怖くないんですか？それとも、使徒を殺せる異能があるから怖くないとか。
She gets straight to the point.
いえ、怖いですよ。銃を持てば戦争は怖くなくなるなんて話は聞いたこともないし、自分にどんな武器があっても怖いものは怖いです。逃げられるものなら逃げてしまいたい。
There's no point even trying to sugarcoat this. As someone who can see death, I think I'm actually more cowardly than most.
本当は逃げたいんですね。でも、ならどうして？
If we tell her the fact that we're keeping our promise with Arkwid, she's gonna hate Arkwid more because she's gonna feel like Arkwid's forcing us into this. Which is not technically wrong, but...
どうしてって、そんなの。
I wonder if he's gonna give that hero speech. It's like, I want to protect my town. To maintain the peace in this town, to give solace to the souls of the victims, to protect the people close to me. Those words flash across my mind, but they're only secondary. The real reason I can't run away is because I still remember what I saw that night.
そんなの決まってます。先輩が頑張っているからです。
I think that's true. I say what's on my mind in a tone filled with respect and appreciation. That night, trapped within that inescapable extreme cold, Ciel fought all alone. Not for herself, but to protect the lives of people she didn't even know. Unlike me, who was just trying to save his own ass, she gave everything. She threw herself onto the front lines to protect all those behind her. That's right. The reason I keep thinking of that moment, even when I'm falling asleep, is because it was so noble. I was both captivated by CL's actions and struck by the tragic heroism of it to a degree that I couldn't help but tear up. That's why I'll always remember that. Even if I'm nowhere near as strong as she is, even if she will receive no gratitude from the people she saved, at least I'll remain to remember her sacrifice. That way, at the very least, even if it's just me, someone will be there to thank her. Aww.
私が頑張っているからですか？
はい。人知れず戦ってくれている人がいるんだから、こっちだって簡単には逃げ出せません。
It's your fault. I was saved by that very someone. I probably wouldn't be here if CL hadn't offered me her hand that day when I killed Arkwood.
そもそも、先輩がブローブを倒してくれなかったら、みんな死んでいたんだし。俺がやってることは、単に先輩への恩返しみたいなものです。
But you're working with a vampire and causing a huge disruption, which is causing us more work. Stop it! In the end, the truth is too embarrassing for me to say out loud. Still, I think my feelings of gratitude have reached her.
でも、先輩の足手まといになってるのは変わりませんね。相手はもう死んでいる。相入れない敵だって分かっているのに、割り切れない。
The fact that they look and act like humans continues to put a damper on my resolve. Vampires or not, I have to overcome my inner conflict.
怖い怖い言ってられませんね。先輩の役に立ちたいんなら、もっと強い心を持たないと。
いえ、それを直すなんてとんでもない。それは良くない勘違いです。
先輩
I'll sit back down.
失礼しました。でもそこはぜひそのままで。弱くても私はそんな遠野くんがいいです。いちいち迷ってしまう人だから私も守りたいと思うんです。
I bully you because I want to protect you. Now let's play Shiratori. Dang. I'm not sure if I'm more embarrassed or happy, but either way, I can't look at her in the eye right now. Likewise, CL doesn't seem to be able to meet my eye either. She's covering it up by idly tapping her teaspoon. 5 minutes pass just like that. The tea has gone cold. We can't stay like this, so I push myself to find something to talk about.
そうだ先輩。先輩はすごく強いけど、格闘技とかやってるんですか？ほら、武器もいっぱい持ってたし。
I pray to the Almighty Lord. Damn it, what am I saying?
格闘技とは言えませんが、基本的なサバイバル技術は教え込まれました。あとは対吸血鬼専門の対処法をいくつか習得したぐらいです。
The sacred scriptures of God!
国権も結界も秘跡もそれなりに使えると思います。
そうなんだ。俺は見ることしかできないけど、先輩はやっぱり色々できるんだね。
I laughed to forcibly cover up my foolishness. But she's like, wait, see? See? What are you seeing?
見るだけですか。私もまだ詳しい説明を聞いてはいませんでした。遠野くんはブローブの腕を切断していましたが、あれはどういったものなんでしょう。
Is he gonna confess?
どういったものって。
It'd be easier to demonstrate, but I don't want to take off my glasses and see CL covered in those awful lines. But one way or another, I managed to put my abilities and a line I see into simple terms. Ah, so he does tell her. She's like, oh.
直視の魔眼。死の概念を捉える魔眼なんて。
We're just casually talking about this in a fucking curry cafe.
そんなに珍しいんですか、これ。先輩の方が何倍もすごかったけど。
珍しいとか強いとか、そういった次元の話ではありません。これは魔術と魔法の関係に近いです。
What's that? I don't get it.
私の国権や武装は言ってしまえば確かに超常のものではあるが、今の技術でも到達できる物理現象です。戦闘機や空母を個人で保有できる人物とそう大差はありません。一方、 あなたの魔眼はどうあっても今の技術では到達できない現象です。死に向かうのではなく死を形にするなんて、
It
それ
manifests
こそ人の手
death.
に余ります。
You can see why he's so scared because we saw in the Battle of Roa, that he can basically put it on people and he can literally make the lines of death appear on people bigger. So he can like very easily just expand his, for lack of better words, death radius.
厳密に言えば人間はまだ死を知らない。まだ誰も見ていないものをあなたは見ているようなものです。
What a strange way to put that. Surely new humans know what death is by now. Death is all around us.
人間は誰だって死にます。みんな生きているうちは経験こそしないけど、死はやってくるんじゃないんですか？
それは生命活動の停止に過ぎません。人間という装置が活動できなくなっただけの結果を私たちは死と呼んでいるだけです。
The human malfunction.
人間が死んでも失われるものは何もありません。ミクロの視点で見れば素粒子は失われていませんし、マクロの視点で見ても個人が死んだところで星に損失はありませんから。でもあなたの目が見ているものは違います。過程を飛ばして物事を終わらせるのなら、それはエネルギー保存則に頼らない究極の意味での死です。ある司祭からの受け売りですが、死とはこの宇宙に未だないもの。あると想定することで多くの事象を説明できるけれど、実在してはいけないものとされています。
Dude, I'm just imagining like they're having this conversation and a waitress comes over. It's like, excuse me, this is a Wendy's? Can you not? I nod solemnly at her explanation. CL stares at me sternly.
ごめんなさい。全然わかりません。
Thank you, Shiki.
もう少しレベルを下げて教えてください。
English.
つまり空想上のものです。ファンタジーですね。ありきたりのものどころかどこにもないものってことです。まあレアケースなのは確かですが、神話にはそういった魔眼の伝承があるので、過去に何人かのホルダーはいたんでしょうけど、でもその目ならグローブを切断したのもうなずけますね。
Yeah, I don't think
てっきり
the knife is
あ
special
の
at
ナイフ
all.
が特別なものだと勘違いしていました。
Yeah, I can actually do it with like this knife that I got from the curry. It just cuts through the curry and cuts through the plate.
それでその目は遺伝ですか？遠野くんのお父様もそういった目を持っていたとか。
I don't know who my blood-related father is, but Shiki doesn't know either.
いえ、違いますよ。親父は普通というか、うちにこんな目を持ったやつはいません。
Normal. Yeah, sure.
異常なのは俺だけです。子供の頃、事故に遭ったって言いましたよね。その後遺症なんです、これ。
後遺症？
It doesn't work like that.
生まれついてのものではないということですか？
はい。線が見えるようになったのは7年前からですし。
Damn, that car gave me these eyes instead of isekaiing me. CL takes a long, hard look at me, then gets up from the table with a deep sigh.
私、勘違いをしていたっぽいです。調べ物ができたので今日はこれで。
Oh, I wonder what the assumptions are. I know that the church... Actually, I don't know. The church had some suspicions about Shiki being Roa. So that was something. I don't know if they still have that assumption, but it might be irrelevant. I don't know what CL's thinking at the moment, to be honest. She takes the bill, pays at the register, and then leaves before I can stop her. What do you mean pay? You had the free meal for the coupon. I'll pay you with $0. Or so I thought. She comes rushing back.
大切なことを言い忘れてました。遠野くん、ちょっと立ってください。
Huh? I stand up like she asked me to. CL carefully looks at me up and down.
私はこれで帰りますが、くれぐれも夜は出歩かないように。その目があるからって一人で吸血鬼を探したりしちゃダメですからね。
Don't worry, I won't be by myself. Taken aback, I stutter without thinking. Don't go out at night without me breaking my promise to Arkwood.
遠野くん、
Yeah.
わかった。わかりました。一人で吸血鬼探しなんてしない。
He said, 一人で, so by myself.
よかった。
By myself.
約束ですよ。
Satisfied, Ciel smiles and makes to leave. This time for real.
あ、待って先輩。今ので一つ気になることを思い出しちゃって。吸血鬼って不死身なんですよね。なら風邪とかもひきませんか？
ありえませんね。呪いならともかく、人間でいう風邪をひくなんてナンセンスです。死者に免疫機能はありませんから。
だよな。なら神祖ってやつも同じ。
神祖に至ってはありえないというより、あってはならないです。彼らの免疫機能を活発化させるウイルスなんて、下手したら人類絶滅クラスです。
I don't think Ark would have. Oh. Yeah, Ark would have that moment where she's like, I think I caught a cold. I'm like sneezing a lot. And then Shiki goes like, I'll lend you my jacket. And she's like, yes, I got his jacket. Smells like Shiki.
ところで、なんでそんな話を？
Do you happen to be hanging out with some true ancestors at night at 10 p.m.?
ああ、いや、なんでもないのです。それじゃあ先輩、また明日学校で。
Continuing this discussion would only cause more trouble, so I wave Ciel a goodbye to Ciel.
また明日。はい、また明日ですね。それではごきげんよう、遠野くん。
Look at her smile. Take care. Ciel leaves so quickly, I can all but hear the wind swirling in her wake. You know, I was wondering if they'd get suspicious at school, but honestly, they might not. Well then, a lot has happened, but for now, I have to go back to school. I gotta grab my bag and get to the mansion before the sun sets. Yeah. It's kind of nice that we have some choices. I still don't understand why. I mean, all the choices I had literally led to nothing. So I'm a little bit conflicted about that. Wow, we're zooming. Hi. Hello, Shiki. Hello, Nisama. We're just fast forwarding. Yep, speedrunning this nighttime. Time to meet Arkwood at the park. Wow, they really were like, yeah, we've been through this many times. Okay, technically I didn't lie. I said about myself. Alright, I think I'm gonna end it here for today. We had a lot of nice Ciel interaction moments. I'm gonna look at the flowchart. I know this is technically not lying. I know we're gonna get an image of Arkwood because, you know, well, that's a different angle for her. But yeah, we did a lot of the of day 8. So if this is like Arkwood's route, we're gonna have 14 days. So day 13 will probably be a confrontation with someone big. I don't know who. Yeah. I mean, I can't tell if it's gonna be exactly the same, but yeah. So today we're gonna meet with Arkwood. I'm like comparing the right side to the left side to see what we might potentially do. Last time, when we were with Arkwood, last time on day 8. I mean, day 8 was basically our day 7. So their day 9 was when Shiki was at home basically resting because he felt really, really sick. And day 9 led to day 10 where we had the waning moon, or when Arkwood showed up in our room. So it is not exactly the best example to use to compare to our day 8. So we're because Shiki seems to be in fine health, in quotations, because he had to go to the freaking nurse's office. Well, I guess we'll find out what he's gonna do, and what he's gonna do with Arkwood specifically next time. And until then, I will be seeing you. See ya!